You clicked on this video and you have some addiction that you want to quit. Great, because in this video I will give to you 5 ways that completely changed everything for me. These are not just simple ways that we hear all the time, that you can just search on Google. These are real and almost no one talk about. And the last one will be very important because it will literally change everything for you. In the last 2 years, I have had to quit a lot of addictions that my younger self created. So my younger self was a pretty dumb guy. He played video games, he watched TikTok, he fapped every day for 3 times. I have grew mentally so much in the last few years because I have went through so much pain, the pain of hard work. I've had to quit all of these addictions. I've went to the gym for 6 times every day for the last 1 year. I currently work hard every day, and that's why I have amassed all of this knowledge that I'm going to teach you in these 5 ways. I know how to quit all of them because I've managed to do so, bro. Please listen to me when I say that. This journey is not easy, but I can give you 2 years of experience. And the first way, imagine this guy that doesn't have this bad habit in his environment. He doesn't think about it and all of that. It's not part of his life. Would he do these things? Of course not, because he doesn't think about them. He doesn't get reminded of them. They are invisible for them, and that's the first way. To make them invisible, these bad habits that you have. I'm not going to waste your time and go into every way to make it invisible, because there are a lot of ways. You know what they are. If you are addicted to corn, search for the triggers that trigger you to fap and remove them. If you are addicted to video games, just delete them. You know what you need to do, you know how to make them invisible, and I'm not going to waste your time. What person is more likely to do this bad habit? The guy that thinks about it as a shameful bad thing that he should never do? Or the guy that thinks of this thing as a fun activity that he can relax and enjoy while doing? Of course the first one. And that's the second way. To just reframe it in your mind as a thing that destroy your life, that make you miserable and depressed. You will not do it, you will be a lot less likely to do it because you will think of it so negatively. But to actually manage to reframe it in your mind, you need to have a strong enough why. You need to have a reason to which you hate this thing. And that's the third way. To write down and take a paper and just write all of the reasons why this thing is so bad for you. If you won't do this practice, if you won't have a strong enough why, you won't achieve your goal, bro. I know. Because without a strong enough why, you will just go back to your old level of behavior. You will just do it again because you won't think badly of it. You won't have a strong enough why to why you shouldn't do it. And then after you will have this strong enough why, you will have a lot more self-control. That's the fourth way. To develop self-control, discipline, willpower together to not do this thing. You will get a huge urges to do it, and if you will have a strong enough why, you will actually find the strength from within to push and not do it. How do you develop self-control and discipline and willpower and all of these things? You need to do one thing. You need to always, constantly, the more times the better, choose the harder path that sucks. So you can choose the harder path that you feel like taking, and you won't develop discipline and willpower at all. And you can take the harder path that sucks, taking the cold shower that you don't feel like taking today, and you will develop discipline. So I heard about it in the Andrew Huberman podcast. There are 2 main components when it comes to developing your discipline. It should be hard, but the second thing, it should suck. If it doesn't suck, it doesn't develop your discipline. That's what the science says. Who does the bad habits more? The guy who proudly say to everyone, I'm playing video games, I watch anime. This guy, or the guy who says to his friends that he is not playing video games, that he is not doing these bad habits. Of course the first guy does them more, because he proudly says to everyone, I am doing them. I am the guy who does them. He has the identity of a guy that does these bad habits. On the other side, the second guy who tells everyone that he doesn't do them. He doesn't see himself as the guy who does them, and he doesn't do them as much or at all. His action follow his identity. And that's the fifth way. To change your identity. By following all of these ways, I completely transformed my life. I stopped to do the bad habits. I only have good habits in my life. Nothing distracting. No call, no video games, no anime. And if you will follow all of these ways, and if you will implement them in your life, if you will join my community and all of that, you will change your life. And if you won't do it, if you will stay arrogant and say, no, I don't need them, I can do it myself, I will just try my old ways. Fuck no, you will not be able to quit them. It's you to choose, bro. If you want to learn how I became way smarter, you can click on this video.